Yo!
Yo!
We're Starz and Deeza, and welcome to our next instalment for Thrive and Connect for the Young Urban Arts Foundation. We're drum and bass, grime and hip-hop MCs. Today we're going to show you the difference between metaphors and similes and how to use them in the lyric.
One of the things we love about rap and making music in general is the ability to express yourself through the power of speech. Many people use music to express so many different types of messages. But what makes a lyric good? What makes a person listen to your lyric and want to listen to it again?
Good question.
Now, there's no single answer to this question. It could be the tone of their voice. It could be their flow on the track. It could even be the subject they're talking about. That's just to list a few things. One of the techniques we like to use to elevate our lyrics to the next level is to add metaphors or similes to the lyric. This adds a new dimension to the lyric and can enhance the story that we're trying to tell. Now let's start by looking at the differences between the two.
When you use a word or a phrase which means one thing to describe something else. In this line, Florence says she's titanium, which we know is not literally true because she's human and made of flesh and blood just like you and me. But by using this metaphor, the message that she will not easily be taken down is a lot more powerful and resonates with the listener much better. When you compare one thing to another with similar traits.
We're beautiful like diamonds in the sky, shine bright like a diamond.
Now in this line, Rihanna compares the shine of the person she's talking about to the brightness of a diamond. This gives the listener a better picture of what she's describing, much better than just saying they shine bright, which again resonates with the listener on a much deeper level.
Yeah, for real. The easiest way to tell the difference between the two is a simile will commonly have like in it, whereas a metaphor will describe or portray something as something else with the same or similar characteristics. So now you've seen what metaphors and similes are and how they can make a lyric much more interesting. How do you apply them to your own lyrics?
Good question. It's quite simple. Let's say you wanted to say how smart you are in your lyric. Before simply writing, I am smart, think of some of the smartest people you've heard of in the world. You can use Google for some inspiration.
It's not cheating.
Once you've found the comparison you like, you can use this to create a metaphor or a simile. For example, to create a simile, you could say, I'm smart like Einstein, or I'm as smart as a scientist, as you're comparing yourself to smart people.
Metaphors are slightly different and do take a little bit more brain power, but they can be really effective at painting a picture. So, still using smart, you could say something like, I'm Einstein on a beat, or I'm a professor in the rap game, which gives the listener an even stronger picture of how smart you actually are.
Okay. So now we've explained metaphors and similes and how to put them into lyrics, we're going to set you a little challenge.
Write a lyric which is 8 bars or 8 lines long. In that lyric, we want you to include one metaphor and one simile. These can describe absolutely anything you want in the world. It really doesn't matter as long as you put one of each in your lyric. Once you're happy with that lyric, we'd like you to write another 8 lines, but this time incorporating 2 metaphors and 2 similes. This exercise should help you to expand the way you tell stories and describe things in your bars.
We thought we'd also put together a challenge for some of the seasoned and experienced lyricists out there who may be watching this video. So if you're feeling confident and you think you know what you're doing, we challenge you to write 16 bars where every other line is a metaphor or a simile.
Can we do that? So, give it a shot.
Yeah.
And we'd love to see how you get on with this exercise. So if you want to show us your progress, please upload a video to your own Instagram account and tag @YUAFofficial.
That's right.
Good luck, stay safe, and have fun.
Peace. Starz and Deeza out.